So hello everyone. Today our aim is to run the Docker image of Blockbook. So we will run it in both Mainnet and Testnet. So let's go. So for that we have uploaded. You can refer to the GitHub repository of Rachimol. Over there you can find Blockbook Docker, and in that we will find all the instructions. You have to open the README file. The README file will guide you how to do this. So let me show a demo. So as you can see here, just a minute, they're asking for the password. So for that, this is my password. So basically, I have logged into the Brahmagupta server. In that, I am showing. Let's wait so that it sets up. So we will first start with the mainnet. So for the mainnet, this is a Docker file. Before starting, we have to see that there are some dependencies that we should have in our system. So one is that sysbox should be installed. So sysbox is helping us to use Docker inside a Docker. Also, it helps us to use systemd commands, that is systemctl, for starting the services. And also it gives us an Ubuntu base image. So because of these three requirements, we are using sysbox and we have to install it. So the three things that should be installed before running the image, they are sysbox. You should have an Ubuntu terminal, and after that you should have Docker installed in your machine or in your system in which whichever you are running it. So let's start. So first we have to navigate to the directory, the cd slash block book docker cd block, or you can do one thing, cd block book. So we are in the blockbook docker directory. So now we have to, first we are running for mainnet. Okay, so now what we have to do, this is the docker code. We will go to the readme file. We have gone to the readme file. Over here we can see this command, sudo docker run. Just copy paste this command, control C. In the terminal you have to paste it. Now what you have to see, that here what we are doing is that this rachimol fze slash blockbook colon 1.0.0. What is this? Basically, this we have pulled from Docker Hub. So in Docker Hub, we have published the Docker images for both mainnet and testnet. So in first, when I am showing the mainnet demonstration, so I will use the Docker, the image that is posted on Docker Hub, and we can also manually create this image. So I will show that demo when I run this for testnet. Okay, let's start. So this is the command. So for this, now what some things you have to do is, first you have to open a terminal, open an Ubuntu terminal. Now what you have to do is that in this readme file, copy this command. So what is this? Basically, we want to know that in our local machine, which are the ports that are available and the ports on which no services are running. So we have to use those ports only to run Blockbook, right? For that, what we can do is we can just paste this. It's just a small code that gives you these are the ports that are available in my local host machine that can be used. Okay. And I have here given the range as 8,000 to 9,000. So it is giving me the list of ports that are available in my local machine that lie in this range. So if, for example, you can put any other number in whatever range you want to search the ports that can be used. So after doing this, we go here to this command. Now what we have to do here is just nothing. Everything else is just here. We just have to give the host port name. So 9166 is the port on the Brahmagupta server on which this application is running. But for my local machine, I have to give one port. So let's give it as 8111. It's a random port, okay. Now we have to run this thing. They're asking me the sudo password. So I have Control C. So it is saying that now it is starting. So now they have basically pulled the image, and they have pulled the image from the Docker hub, right? Now what we have to do is basically this thing is done. We have got the container ID also because we have directly run. We have not built the image. So now we have to open the link. How we will do it is you can write again, go to the README file. In the README file, you have to copy this. So this is basically to open the link through your like through your Ubuntu. So just copy here, put the host port. The port that I have used is 8111. So 8111, right? So now you can see this that we have got the UI of Rachimol Blockbook. So some synchronization takes for 2-3 days. So after that, all the like you will get many more tables over here. Over here synchronization is not complete. That's why you're just seeing this. So this is the first step. So basically we have run Blockbook in which in mainnet, right? And what we have used the Docker image that is published in the Docker hub. So basically this has pulled from Docker hub, and after pulling it, we have basically we have run it. After running, we got the container ID, and then we just used XDG open HTTPS localhost, and we give the port. This is the user port, like on your system. On this port, the application is running. Okay. Now let me give you a demo for testnet. So this is the testnet Docker file. So things are same only, just the dep files are different over here. The testnet dep files are installed and everything is same. And the port that we want to expose over here, that is basically 19166, right? So now the first thing here we will, in the first case, we did not build any Docker image. So in this case, I will show you how to build it and how can you do it like that also. Just go Docker, build, -f. They have to give the file name that is testnet docker file -t. You have to give the image name. Let's give it as block test. Okay. Now it is building. So we have successfully built the image. Now we have to run it. So for running, we will use the same command that we used in the mainnet. Just the port will change. Okay. So you can just put an up arrow to get the previously executed commands. Over here, you have to first change it and put a 1 here. So because this is the port on the Brahmagupta server on which testnet is running, and here we can just change it to 2. Okay. And over also one thing that this is the name of the container. Just put a change the name. Okay. Uh, just a minute. I think just so okay. I will just write the command again. So the command that was used for running this, we can refer this, just copy this. Okay, paste it here. First thing is we have to change the ports, right? For that, what we'll do is just put a 1 here because this is the port that we are using, as I told earlier. Just change this to 8112. These are the this 8112 is on our system, local host machine, and this is on the server of Ranchi Mall on which testnet is running. Okay, here this is the name of the container. Since we use Blockbook already, we can just change it. And here this is the name of the image that is being pulled from the Docker Hub. So since we have built our image on our own, so we have to provide that name of the image. So the name of our image that we build is block test, right? BLCKTEST. This is the thing. Now let's run it. We got the container ID. That means it has been run successfully, and this is the ID of the container. And now what we have to do is, again, we have to use XTG to open the link. So this is now just we have to change one thing, which is 8112 has to be here. Let's run it. And as you can see that again, we got the UI. So basically this is for testnet. This was for mainnet. So since now we have successfully run it for both of them, for testnet and for mainnet, one thing I want to show you that I earlier told that sysbox should be installed. So how can we check that it is installed or not? So we can check it by just doing nothing. Just go to cd sysbox. We navigate to this directory. Okay. Now what we do, go to cd scr. We go to the directory, do an ls over here. We can see the presence of Docker CFG script over here. So this script has to be enabled in order for the sysbox to start, and after this we can use sysbox. Basically, when we are running a Docker file, then the base image that we have used that is provided by sysbox. So after this Docker CFG has been enabled, this script has been enabled. After this only we can use sysbox. And for you can refer the README file. In the README file, we have provided the steps for installing sysbox. So like all the dependencies that are there. This is the mainnet command. This is the testnet command. So these are the commands in which we are directly pulling the image from the Docker Hub. These are the requirements that you should have before running these commands. So the first thing is you should have sysbox installed, you should have Docker installed, and you should have Ubuntu installed in which you will be running these commands. Now, these are the steps for the installation of sysbox, how you can install sysbox. This is for uninstalling it in case of an error and you want to install it again. So you can first uninstall it and then you have to again install it again using these steps. These are the steps for installing Docker. How can we see available ports? So basically on a host machine, we want to see that which ports are free and available so that on those ports we can run Blockbook. So for that, this is the code. Here you can put any start port and end port according to your convenience. These are the commands in which basically we are explaining. This is the command in which we are manually building the Docker image. And after the Docker image has been built, we are then after that, basically we are then running it. So this is the command when the when the Docker file and this in which we are running the command both are in the same directory, then you can use directly docker build -t image name. And if it is not, then you have to use this docker build -f path to docker file -t image name and then the docker file directory, right? After this, these are the step-by-step explanation for the mainnet code and the testnet code. The code for both of them, you can find it on our on the GitHub repository of Blockbook, basically on Rachimol. In Rachimol GitHub, you can find this thing. And these are the just and this is the reason for which sysbox is used, as I explained earlier, for DIND, that is Docker inside Docker, as we require that for running our Docker file. Also, we need to use an Ubuntu base image, and also we have to run systemd commands, sudo systemctl for starting both backend services, backend and Blockbook service. So for that, we are using sysbox. So I hope that by this tutorial, you are able to get the UI of Ranchimol Blockbook in both mainnet and testnet forms. Thank you.